Ford of Murfreesboro,
and the all-new Ford Lincoln of Franklin are kicking off football season. We're going deep on the discounts and long on the savings.
during Ford's Great American Tailgate event.
Twice the deals on double the selection.
Score big on acres of Fords.
I've got grand opening specials like the new Escape for $18,995.
And I'm kicking off football season with new Fusion starting at $17,987.
Plus our 3-day exchange policy.
And a lifetime warranty.
Get to Ford Lincoln of Franklin.
And Ford of Murfreesboro today.
We have to make winning plays, and we're not doing that.
Bernard, I think probably the most memorable play from that game occurred when you guys are on defense. We just talked about it a little bit over there. Mohamed Sanu, the wide receiver, throws the ball all the way back across the field to Andy Dalton, and it looks for all the world like Bleedy Ray Wilson is going to be able to either pick that ball off or put kind of a devastating hit on Andy Dalton. Doesn't happen, of course, and Andy scores. I wonder if you've been in any kind of a situation like that at any point, and also, what do you talk to Bleedy about that kind of play after the game?
Well, first and foremost, if I was put in that position, Andy Dalton's face is going to meet that turf, and so you have to make quarterbacks pay, obviously, when they try to trick plays, but for a defense, you have to look at it another way, that in order for them to score, in order for them to move the ball, they're trying trick plays on you. So, we're doing some things good. We're just not really good and great right now. So we have to get on to the point where we're really good and great. But, for Bleedy, Bleedy is a great player. He's a young player, very smart player. He when it was time for him to make a decision, he kind of froze. Do I hit him or do I pick it? I've actually been in that situation before with Byron Leftwich when, I thought he was running out of bounds, so I just let up, and then he just cut up field on me. So, for us as players, that goes to show you we cannot think while we're playing, because when you think, you stop and you don't make a play.
I know some people early in the season, especially after the game on Sunday, have started pointing to the Bengals as maybe one of the favorites in the AFC, but the potential, Super Bowl team. Are they that good, or is that?
No.
What do you think about them? There's certainly not a 33-7 difference between the two teams, you think?
No, I'm not going to give them that, and that's, I'm not saying that to disrespect their team. For me, I'm gonna take our team over anybody. I truly believe we have a Super Bowl contending team. I believe that we're going to end up in Arizona. We have to just start hitting on all cylinders. Offensively, defensively, special teams wise, we have to hit. And like I said when we were talking before, when we start rolling, teams better watch out. And it's just a matter of time. And Coach Wiz, he talked to the team, the last couple of days. And for us, this needs to be embarrassing. This needs to hurt. For us as players, if you don't care, something wrong. And, I think our motto, I've been here before. I've had success in this league. Obviously, I won a Super Bowl in this league. I know what it takes to win. And so from here on out, that's just that's the route that we need to take. And if it's tough love, if players don't like it, I don't care. But right now, we are the doormats for football teams right now.
All right, enough about last week. We're gonna look ahead, move on to next week.
Exactly.
You got Andrew Luck, huge challenge coming up for you guys this week. One stat that always sticks out for me about Andrew Luck is the number of game-winning drives he's had. I think in his first 2 seasons in the league, 11 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. What's it say about a quarterback that he's able to do that? What does he do especially well in clutch time, do you think?
Well, I think, for any quarterback in the National Football League, or for any quarterback, period, that can keep his composure when he's down, that can command the huddle, and get the respect of his teammates to get the play out and to go out there and actually make it happen. Luck is a great player. He's one of those guys that you want to hate, but you can't, because when you hit him hard, he tell you good job. When you hit, and when he actually exploits your defense, he tells you good job. So, it's just like you don't know what to say or what to do with them. But, I think for our defense and for our team, we need to know we're going into, yet again, another environment where it's going to be tough to win. This is a division game, and we need to step up to the plate and actually play like we say we want to play.
Hey, what else stands out about the Colts? And it's the team that's really, you've only been around here, I guess, for a couple of those matchups.
Right.
But the Colts have won, I think, 10 of 11 games in this series, have really kind of controlled the AFC South. How have they been successful? And you see this as a rivalry between these two teams? I know it's fresh to you, but Colts and Titans, two teams that don't like each other are still kind of finding their way?
Well, I'm not going to sit here and call it a rivalry. I think for this team as far as the Titans, we need to break away from that what's been going on around here for the last 5 to 10 years. We have to break that. It's been something where guys have gotten used to losing. Guys have gotten used to, okay, we play good one week, okay, we're off a couple weeks, we'll come back. Well, tomorrow's not promised. It's really not. This can be some guys last year playing in the National Football League. This could have been some guys' last game playing in the National Football League. So we have to go out there with a mindset where we're on one accord, where we're playing together, and we're playing balls out. And that's what it has to be.
You touched on this a little bit, but first division game for you guys coming up this week. And this is a division that to me is still, very much up for grabs. The Colts are 1-2. You got Houston on top right now, and they're only 2-1, and they don't look like a great team. How important is it to kind of get off on the right foot in the division up in Indianapolis on Sunday?
Well, you definitely want to start these division games. We need to be 1-0 in the division, and we need to take care of that. And it starts tomorrow. It actually starts yesterday and today with our preparation as far as taking care of our bodies, watching the film that we need to watch, and going out there and actually just practicing and allowing that our practices this week to be energized and to be together. So that way it's actually transferring onto the game field.
You got one more question, Jim?
I don't know if we got time. We got time. We got time. I guess the mindset of this team, I know John touched on it, still early in the season. One thing you've talked about in the locker room the other day is this team needs to quit talking so much and start playing.
Exactly.
And have you noticed that? Do you think this is a team that's maybe overstepped some things, said some things that now they need to start backing it up?
Well, definitely. We as players, we tend to get to talking in the meeting and saying this and saying that, and we can't forget that this is not an individual game. This is the unique thing about the National Football League and about the sport of football is it takes 11 guys to make one play happen. And so, on basketball, you can have 1 or 2 great players, and you go out there and you sweep the division, you sweep the league and everything else, but it can't happen that way with football. And for us, we have to just go ahead and if we're going to talk, we got to back it up. And if you're not going to talk, or if you're not going to help our team, get out of our way so we can go ahead and find the players that will come in and help us.
All right, guys, thanks for that analysis. We're going to be back for our next segment with this really bright guest here and also Delaney Walker, who's in the house. Thanks to Ford of Murfreesboro for sponsoring that segment, and we'll be right back.